macromolecule found in lemons is glucose. Now to test for this, you can add 5 milliliters of Benedict solution to some lemon juice and heat it for 5 minutes. If there's an obvious color change to bright orange, then you know glucose is present. Another macromolecule you can test for is starch. Now you can add glucose solution to the lemon juice, and if there's color change, then you know starch is present. Glucose and other sugars only make up a small percentage of lemons. It's around 2.5%, because then you have their main molecule, citric acid. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the pH scale. Now, this pH stands for potential hydrogen, meaning how much hydrogen is released from these scales. Now, 0 and at 6, these are classified as acidic. So acidic things mean acidic substances means that when they're placed in water, they release hydrogen ions and they give them away, potentially. Now 7 is what's known as neutral, which means it doesn't give or take any hydrogen ions. These are called bases, or your basic or your alkaline solutions. Now they accept hydrogen ions. When they are placed in water, they will absorb kind of the hydrogen ions. So we're going to call these basic. Now, a lot of people don't know why this is so important. This is important because your body needs to maintain a not acidic, not basic, but more of a neutral pH scale. Now, this is why you cannot drink battery acid all day. Well, you don't want to, and you can't just have tomato juice, because that will make your body be very acidic, and you can get a disease called acidosis. And if you eat too much basic thing, which I don't think people are going to eat soap and water, but if you do, then you can also get poisoned. So that's why we want to keep it at neutral, 7.4, 6.8, around there, and that's pure water.
Today we're going to be talking about lemon, and lemon on the pH scale is at a 2. So lemon is relatively a weak acid, and it's a citric acid, so this is a molecule diagram of citric acid. Even though it's low on the pH scale, it's fine for you to eat. If you have indigestion, you still don't want to eat it because it's still an acid. Lemons also help common illness like fever and sore throat. And lastly, lemon helps cleanse the body. So if you wake up every morning and drink water with lemon, it helps make your metabolism faster.
First step, wash your hands. Wash hands. Then preheat your oven to 375. Then you're going to want to line 30 cupcake pan cups with paper liners. So now we have to mix the flour and the salt together in a bowl. 3 cups.
3 cups. That's 1 cup.
2 cups.
2 cups. 3 cups.
A half of a teaspoon of salt.
1/2 teaspoon of salt
into the bowl.
Now we're going to mix the salt and the flour.
You need 1 cup of unsalted room temperature butter.
3/4 cups of sugar.
Okay, so we are going to add 1 cup of butter. 1 full stick is half a cup.
So we're going to use 2 blocks.
Now you get the sugar.
So now we have to add 3/4 cup of sugar to the mix with the 1 cup of butter. Now we're going to beat in an electric mixer until it is fluffy.
Now we have 4 eggs, which you have to beat each egg in one at a time into the butter and the sugar mixture. So now we have our butter, eggs, and sugar mixed in this bowl, and we have to add
Pure vanilla extract.
and lemon zest. For the vanilla, you need 1 teaspoon.
So now we're gonna add 1 cup of milk.
Nice. Ooh. Now pour the milk in. Now we have to get the lemon juice. We need 2.5 tablespoons of
Lemon juice.
lemon juice. Freshly
You could use fresh lemon juice or you can use already concentrated.
And again, depending on how much you want,
You can add more or less.
So we're gonna do 2.5. If you want it to be a little bit less, you can add only 2.
Or more you can add. So now it's time to get ready to put it in the oven.
So when you make cupcakes, you can always have it without frosting, and that's always healthier. But if you want it to be a little more sweet but a little bit more unhealthy, you can make a frosting. Now frosting has milk, which is a little more acidic, so you're gonna have lemons, which is acidic, and milk, which is acidic. So you're gonna have to, you don't wanna eat like 12 cupcakes, so that's not good for you. So
the first step is to take the heavy cream. This is 2 cups of heavy cream, and beat it in an electric mixer. You want to beat it on low until it thickens, and then add
in a chilled bowl.
Yeah, in a chilled bowl, and then slowly add the sugar and the lemon juice in. So first, we're gonna beat that on low.
So after the heavy cream thickens, we're gonna add the powdered sugar and the lemon juice in little bits at a time.
This is 1.5 tablespoons of lemon. You can add however much you want, depending on how lemony you want it. We're adding a little bit to start. So now we're gonna frost the cupcakes.
Now we can taste test them.
Ready?
Go. Don't taste bad.
Good. Good.
They're very thick. Yeah, they're very dense, and then the whipped cream is very light.
But it's still good.
Tastes great. Yeah.
So overall, what you got from this video is that lemons are a 2 on the pH scale. Lemons are important in balancing your pH scale. Lemons are made of the molecule citric acid, like we showed over here, which makes them an acid, so citric acid. Lemons can help with your metabolism. They can help speed it up, so lemons can be incorporated in many foods. Like we showed, we made cupcakes, but that you can also have lemon water, which is very healthy for you. Lemons can be on top of things. There's lemonade. There's so much things you can put with it. And we've also learned how to make it healthy or unhealthy. Remember, unhealthy is when we add all the milky frosting and all that, and healthy is if you didn't, you just had it more like a muffin type thing, or you could always substitute the milk out for like skim milk or something instead of using whole milk and heavy cream, which is very on the acid side, surprisingly. So overall, I hope you got this out of it, and just remember, lemons are good for you, but you can't have too much of it. You gotta balance it out too. So.